What's up, everybody? Welcome to Super Retro, a nostalgic podcast about retro gaming, TV and film, music, pop culture, anything dope from the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s. I'm your host, Tuck. That's your host, Will. As always, what is up, y'all? What is going down? We got to talk about the movie behind us to start it off. We always play a movie behind us, but we never actually talk about it.
We usually let you guys call it out.
We let people on our clips, our video clips, say something about it. But on the long form, let's talk about it. Sandlot. Come on, y'all. Sandlot.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Is it top 5 baseball movie ever made? Because I'll tell you what, that's a tough.
I think it's more of a top 5 family baseball movie.
I know. I was gonna say that's a heavy genre there.
But it's in there.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, just because it hits home with the baseball of our youth.
What are your top 3 baseball movies?
To me, man, it's Bull Durham, Bull Durham, Bull Durham.
Okay, but but for real. So Bull Durham's number 1, obviously for you.
And then I'm probably going like 8 Men Out.
8 Men Out.
Yeah, you see, you gotta be in the game, bro. That's about the Black
what is
Sox.
that?
The Black Sox.
Oh, okay.
Shoeless Joe Jackson and them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When they got caught cheating, and it shows all of it. Like, it's good, bro.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know nothing about that.
It shows how it shows how they got paid to lose. You know,
damn.
Yeah, and it shows it because back then they didn't get paid shit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell a guy that ain't getting paid shit, hey, I'll give you this if you strike out a couple times.
I'll say word.
Yeah, okay. And then that's what happened. And then they got banned for life. Like, Shoeless Joe Jackson couldn't play the rest of his life.
Damn, some on Pete Rose shit.
What
else?
And then, man, I guess I go Major League.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good movie. I don't know how accurate the baseball is, although I heard Charlie Sheen could throw.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's more of a dramatic, you know.
Yeah, but I heard Kevin Costner hit bombs in the audition.
Seriously?
Out of the field, bro. Like,
no way.
That's what they said.
When
he was auditioning for the role of Crash Davis, they said he hit bombs.
I wouldn't doubt it because a lot of times actors are just overall talented.
Well, and think about he fucking loves baseball.
True.
He did Field of Dreams.
I was gonna say you left Field of Dreams.
He did For the Love of the Game, like Bull Durham. Like, he did a bunch of baseball movies.
He did another one.
Yeah. What's it called?
Field
of Dreams. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, where he built that field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did that, For the Love of the Game, Bull Durham. Like, I mean, he did a bunch of ball movies.
I just pulled A League of Their Own out of my ass.
That's a good movie too, though.
That is pretty damn.
Because that's a true story. I like true shit. That's why I'm not so big on Major League.
Right, but it's good. Though.
It's
Come on,
just
man.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Like if you hit home in my baseball movies though, like it's like I like the real shit, you know. That's why I like Field of Dreams. But
you need things to be historically accurate.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel you.
But Sandlot is an awesome movie to watch with your kids.
Yeah, yeah.
So quotable.
It's a staple.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls.
Definitely.
Like when your boy fake drowns, like fucking legend.
Yes.
He has some girl giving mouth to mouth that he's in love with.
Yeah. You know,
Squints.
You know how a lot of our vocabulary is from movies.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of quotable lines that people use every day and don't even realize it. I think I may use You're Killing Me, Smalls more than any other.
I think people use that and have no clue where it's from.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But for sure, I use that. I said it today.
Yeah, I know. How funny is that?
I said it today, and it's from Sandlot.
Sandlot, good movie.
But yeah, Sandlot, yo. We weren't even trying to do a bit on that, and there you go. All right, some opening notes. We have brand new T-shirts on the website in the styling of the Castlevania logo. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like the green writing and like the red shield.
Super Retrovania.
Yeah, it's fucking. These are my favorite shirts.
As soon as you sent me the logo, I was like, yes.
I'll tell you what, though.
Please.
They were not cheap to make.
Yeah,
so
I guarantee it.
There's a few different layers of ink on them and shit. You know, we've been doing merchandise for a long time and stuff, and we're normally always trying to be kind of strategic with the coloring. And, you know, my wife does the designing. But this one, just like, go with it. Let it go. Let's see what happens. And then.
Yeah, and we don't do cheap shirts, so.
Nah. So when you see these.
I like all of them we've done so far.
Yeah, me too.
Like you said that, I was like, I like that logo. I like that logo. I like that logo.
We still got some logos like that NBA Jam one we haven't done.
Oh yeah,
that's a bad man too.
I want that shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
With us on it.
Yo, that one. But I'm also talking about the logo.
Yeah.
It says super retro in the styling of the NBA Jam.
I mean, dude,
logo.
it's endless, bro.
But no, Castlevania. Go to our website, pick it up. We have limited sizing. I did get more press for the bigger boys.
Yeah.
Just
we got you, bro.
X.
We got y'all.
And I would have gotten some 4X because we actually did have some requests for that. But in this specific shirt that the order was already in, they didn't make it. So eventually, y'all, we'll get you. We'll get you. Obviously, we're trying to grow everywhere. So we're pushing the YouTube page right now. There's nothing on there except for the long version of the video podcast and an occasional short and an occasional video, but we're going to start taking it pretty serious pretty soon. So go follow that. That'd be awesome to get it built up before we really start hitting y'all with stuff, because we're making strides. We're about to get some microphones soon, little clip-on mics.
So we can do other stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to branch out because we do this right here. This is mainly all we do, but there's more to us.
We're out there collecting.
There's more layers
doing
to us.
Weird video game stuff, so we'd like to show some of that too.
100%. So please go follow us there if you want to catch all the content we make. And then y'all, shoot off fireworks, ring the bells. We hit 50,000 followers on TikTok.
50,000.
That's crazy.
I remember when we first was like, man, if we can get 10K.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We're like, we get 10K, we doing something.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
So we didn't think we'd have half of you guys out here listening to us.
100%.
And we are thankful.
Yeah, super thankful for it, man. We about this time last year is when we got our first little reaction out of TikTok. So in 1 year, we've gotten 50,000
I didn't even
followers.
have TikTok.
I know. I had to tell
Tuck was
Will.
like, well, you got to get on there.
Yeah, and since our last podcast, our Instagram has exploded, yo.
Yeah.
We've gained 20,000 followers since the last time we did a podcast, I think.
It was pretty dormant for a long time.
It was weird. I could look at the statistics. I mean, we would get some interaction, it was cool, but it was nothing like it is right now.
Well, it sort of like mimics the TikTok now.
Yeah. And it's
the
weird.
Interaction, the comments, the likes.
It's weird because I can see the statistics, and I can look back just like a month and a half ago, and it's basically a flat line with an occasional this or that, and then it just exploded, bro. It just exploded in comparison.
Mm-hmm. I think we got our biggest videos ever over there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but no
millions.
I was talking to somebody. It's like the algorithm finally let us in.
Yeah.
It finally was like, okay.
Yep.
Y'all can come on in.
Yeah, come on now.
Y'all been doing it long enough.
Yeah.
Come on in.
So yeah, thank you guys on Instagram.
And
that's where a lot of people have found us.
Yeah, tons of people on Instagram. So that's great, y'all. And we're getting very close to 25K on there.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it everywhere continually.
Yeah. Let's move right along to the shout out, y'all, because this is a new segment we've been doing on the pod, and this is always fun. I love hearing people's takes on the podcast, and let's get to it. Blizzy122 says, I can't tell y'all how happy I was to find your podcast. I started a new job a little over a month ago, and my hours drastically changed. I now have to do my workouts in the AM before work, and I was struggling a bit to adjust to the new schedule. I found some TikTok videos on my feed and found you guys. Man, I gravitated to all of your clips. I found your podcast on Spotify, and it has been my workout music ever since. I enjoyed going back to my workout shed and throwing y'all on and just nodding in agreement or fist pumping about the stories, observations, and overall everything in general that y'all talk about. I am all caught up and a bit sad, but can't wait for more episodes and look forward to continuing to follow y'all. Keep doing your thing. There are lots of us who appreciate it. Who Ran the 80s is such a dope segment. Can't wait for the brackets. Much love from Biz in Virginia.
Man.
First of all, Biz, thank you, man. I'm so glad that we can just hang out with you because I know that feeling. Yep. I got so many I listen to Chael Sonnen's podcast talking about MMA all the time just because I like MMA. Yeah. And, you know, even if it's just on in the background and I'm not listening the whole time, I like catching little bits and pieces of shit that I am listening to. So I understand, man. I'm glad we could be there with you.
Yep. Keep doing it, man.
And that hurt. Will, he brought up...
they ain't coming fast enough.
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously that, but we're working on that. We're gonna try to get these things on a better schedule.
The Who Ran the 80s?
Yeah, he brought up Who Ran the 80s, y'all. I feel like we have failed y'all with the Who Ran the 80s,
and we're not prepared to today. Thanks, Blizz.
Yeah,
we with you, man.
Shout out to Blizz.
I like when you listen to podcasts and you know the person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, I know them.
Yeah, but Blizz doesn't know us though. What are you talking about?
Yes, he does.
Oh, he feels like he does.
Yeah. Like I feel like I know Joe Rogan.
I understand.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
And when I met Rogan, I was like, I listen to you every day of my life.
That's cool. You got to tell Rogan that, bro. Like you and 7 million other people.
I know, and then immediately
I did listen to. Did you listen to Rogan's podcast with Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
shit was all right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Adam Sandler's a cool motherfucker.
He's so not famous.
I know.
Like he's just he's just a dude.
When he was talking about stretching and shit. Yeah, I was like, that's me,
bro. I like when he's talking about eating ice cream. He's like, it's only like 130 calories.
That's literally what I do.
Look, I could eat 2, and it's under 300.
He's like, and if I was gonna eat one of the real ones,
it'd be 3 something.
Yeah,
so I'm in. Like the way he was just looking at Rogan, like I can't believe you look like it.
Yeah,
like I can't believe you.
Yeah,
it was a good podcast.
Next shout out, y'all, Mania Comics. He has a superb Bone Thugs and Harmony collection. Puts anything that we know about Bone to shame, Will.
Yeah, I know.
He has, it looks to me like every single thing that Bone has ever released and individual members. He had a bunch of like autographs on all these vinyls. The shit was dope.
That's next level.
That's next level Bone collecting, and I get it. He sent us that message on Instagram. Oh, he also has a dope game set up. He had a bunch of Sega CIBs. I saw the Sega Complete In boxes down there hanging out. I saw him. He also had an Earthworm Jim poster. And if you know anything about the show, you know we love Earthworm Jim over here. So shout out to Mania Comics. Thank you for the message. This one's from YouTube, y'all. Again, go follow the YouTube. It's from Waffle Boy. Waffle Boy XP4286. I had never heard of you guys, and y'all popped up on my TikTok, and I and my son are hooked. I'm at work just quiet and working and listening to the podcast. This is great. It's like we went back in time. You guys are awesome.
That's how we do it, man.
Man, hell yeah. What was his name?
Waffle Boy.
Hey, Waffle Boy. You gotta love some handles on YouTube.
I know. And that's why we do it, man. We want to take people back.
That's right.
Take them back to that childhood, the good time.
I love these messages. And somebody sent us one earlier that I'll have to put on the next podcast from the Netherlands saying they much love from the Netherlands, love the podcast, love what y'all doing. That's so cool. Like, that's what's great.
It's not America.
It's what's great about what we're doing. You know, a lot of people can relate to this shit.
Yep. Nostalgia's everywhere.
So, hey, send us some messages if you wherever you're from. I love hearing when people are in other countries. This shit is just cool. All right, y'all. I want to talk about Bo Jackson.
It's a scary name.
It is. I mean, it just puts a little fear into you, especially if you're thinking about playing Tecmo Bowl.
It holds some weight still.
Bro, is there a more... People call Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl the cheat code.
Yeah.
The cheat code. And they automatically assume, oh, if you got Bo Jackson, I'm not even playing. You know, people get mad over this thing.
Yeah, he does.
But anyway... One thing about Bo Jackson, he was going to break a bat over his knee if he struck out.
Man, like it was a toothpick.
No shit. My man.
I've tried.
Have you?
I almost broke my knee trying.
Damn.
Because I have an attitude, bro. So I even looked at like a cracked bat and was like, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You got some thick ass legs, too.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm surprised you couldn't.
He is a different thing. Like I would be willing to say he's the greatest athlete of all time.
And what's crazy is he made such an impact. His career was short, bro.
Yeah, he fucking got hurt and his hip was gone.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He got tackled and it like shattered his hip. And
Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
it could never. You can watch it. It's a weird tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just grabs his leg, like the guy grabs him down by his waist and like pulls him, and boom.
Just blew his shit up.
Couldn't play really anything again.
Damn, he only played 4 seasons in the NFL.
Yeah,
That is insane.
and was
bro.
ridiculous.
And put the fear of God in everyone.
Like
bro.
he never played like a rookie or a newbie, or he was immediately awesome.
Out the gate,
And then he would go play baseball and hit fucking bombs.
dingers.
Yeah, like he was never weak at any. Like he was a superstar in both sports, unlike anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
Like Deion did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deion's a decent baseball player.
Right.
Bo Jackson was a superstar.
Definitely. Bo Jackson averaged 5.4 yards per carry during his 4 seasons with the Raiders. He is tied with Hall of Famer Jim Brown for the highest career yards per carry average for running backs with at least 500 career attempts since 1950.
That's
The
wild.
man was a beast, bro.
I mean, that's 5 yards a carry, bro. It's only 10 for a first down.
I remember when, I know,
He's about to get a first down every two runs.
no shit. Just give it to him the whole time.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
He was a real cheat code.
You know, he struck out a lot though when he played baseball.
Yeah,
he was
but-
either dinging or striking out.
I bet his batting average wasn't too low.
I remember back in the day too, getting a Bo Jackson card,
Yeah, it was badass.
a baseball card or a
Bro,
football card. There's like an iconic one.
all of his commercials and all that shit was top notch, bro.
Mhm.
Bo knows.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
Well, that ad campaign.
And that one card that he has one baseball card or one card where he's got a bat like this.
Yeah, that one.
and
Football pads.
I was like,
Yep.
what?
What did that? Which one did that come in? Was that in the football cards or in the baseball cards? I don't know.
Yeah, who cares? It's awesome.
I'm gonna say baseball. I think it was.
I think it was football.
Okay.
Who knows? It was score or something.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bo knows.
Man.
And then what else?
His shoes, like
The shoes
what
were
a
so
good,
fire.
like a campaign he had backing him.
Yeah. Superstar.
Like, bro, ain't nobody even think about being a pro in 2 sports. Like
Nah.
at that time, I didn't even think it was possible.
Nah.
Like you had to pick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Yep. Yeah, put all your time here.
Yeah, you either you're going to quit football or quit this or quit basketball and play this. Like you ain't got a choice.
Straight up.
Like Bo Jackson was the man. Then he got hurt and went and did archery.
Really?
Yep.
He does archery?
Yeah, he's badass too.
Damn. Maybe he should try getting in the Olympics.
mean,
I heard Dr. Dre was going to try to get in the Olympics shooting archery.
That's hilarious.
I read that
I
somewhere.
wonder if Bo could get in the Special Olympics because
his-
his hip. Who remembers going to the mall back in the day? It was an event. Back then, I didn't even go to the mall to buy anything. I didn't have $1.
Nah, you went to show off. You know, if you had a new fit, you went to the mall
Or to look at stuff.
to look and see what you were gonna get.
Like
Yeah.
it was a freaking thing to do, like all the time.
Right, because all these entertainment options that are available to kids today, teenagers specifically, man, we didn't have that shit.
No,
It's like, what are you gonna do today? You're either gonna go to the movies, or
if
you're gonna
we
go-
had time to kill,
Yeah.
we're going to the mall.
Right. If you weren't doing some kind of sports, and you were trying to do something social, you went to the mall.
Go to the mall.
And I used to go on the public transportation.
Yeah,
I would catch the bus. I remember the number of it.
you wasn't alone.
Number 17.
A lot of people went to that mall and didn't drive there.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I mean? Like it was a thing.
You
back
mob
then.
out. And then when when one of your boys got, a car,
Oh man, you was there twice as much.
37 people in the car mobbing out to the mall.
A lot of people's first arcade experience was malls.
Aladdin's Castle.
Yeah,
mall.
any kind of
Any type of mall arcade.
yeah, going and then like you got to go to like how the mall would have a restaurant.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could go eat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like it'd be like a weird Burger King at the corner.
Or Arby's.
Yeah, something like I'm eating in here.
Yep. Or, and then the malls started to get a little fancy and they got whole food courts.
Yeah. That was way after though.
That was like That was next. That's when your mall got an upgrade.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a bougie mall.
Back then, they had like restaurants on the outer edges.
It was just one store.
Yeah.
Or a deli in the middle of it or something.
Going to the record store, bro. God, that was a thing, bro.
See, there's another experience that people, if you just had to be there in the record store.
Man.
Remember, you go in. As far as you can see everywhere, CD section, the tape section, the
so
vinyl
cool, bro.
section. They even sold movies in that bitch. Remember?
It was so cool.
You go to a Sam Goody or an FYE today, it's the silliest shit you've ever seen.
Yep.
It's a bunch of, it looks like a Hot Topic or something.
Bro, it's like back and now. Everything we did in that store is now combined with like Amazon and Spotify.
Yeah.
In what 2 apps?
And there's just like, yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? That
That's
whole
crazy.
store is now an app.
That's wild because that is so true. That is so true.
Like
I mean, it
everything
literally,
in there.
the music industry just completely changed the whole way you consume it.
You could see shit coming out, the new hits, the new releases.
There was nothing better than going to the little stand, slapping the headphones
and
on,
trying something out.
that brand new joint. You're like, man, bop. You just go through each one of them, and then
It
you'd be
was
like,
so
no, it's
cool,
whack.
bro.
You change CDs to the next one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then it was like, I'm gonna go to Bacon's and see what I can get.
Oh, you already know what we did in Bacon's and Dillard's and all that. Cool Water Cologne, y'all.
Macy's, J.C. Penney's.
Remember the little samplers?
Yeah.
Bro, you had to walk through the mall and hit the sample a couple
Bro.
times. And I'm not saying I did, but I had some boys that used to throw them things in their pocket and slang them at school.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
But I definitely walked out the mall 9 times out of 10 smelling like Cool Water Cologne. Dude, and there was something about the mall during Christmas time.
Oh,
It was magical.
it was magical
It's magical. Santa Claus.
in there.
Santa Claus.
It was in there.
Even if I was a teenager and wasn't getting my picture taken with Santa Claus, something just made me feel safe about seeing Santa Claus in the mall.
He was there. He's probably still there.
You go now,
Yeah.
bro. I bet you don't even go to the mall anymore, do you?
No.
I haven't been to the mall. I can't tell you the last time I went to
When
the
I
mall.
go in the mall, it's like a weird feeling now.
Yeah. It's like this ain't.
I go in and out for what store I'm there for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you go now and it feels like, you feel like y'all don't know nothing about coming to a mall.
This ain't it.
This ain't a mall, y'all. This is just.
Now we feel like the old.
This is a simulation. I
We're
don't
the-
know what this is.
We're the old people now.
We are. We are. I think that's what I was trying to say.
But man, the mall was it, bro.
Spencer's, you go in there and see all kinds of wild shit.
That was my first job.
Bro, you 14 years old. You go to the back section at Spencer's. Yeah, it changes you.
Bro.
It changes you for sure.
That was my first job.
Was it?
Yeah.
So you saw all that shit.
Yeah.
Some wild shit. You worked at Spencer's?
Yeah. That was my first job.
Were you stocking the shelves?
Yeah. I mean, I ran everything.
Putting up the toys?
Cash register, hanging all the new stuff.
The
The
schmildos?
shelves.
It was like 1995. You know what I'm saying? I walk up in the department store at the mall. Had to get that Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger shirts in the 90s, in middle school and high school, were unmatched apparel, y'all. If you had a new fresh joint walking in school, I'm telling you, everyone
It was so
was
expensive.
stupid expensive back then.
Like, yeah, back then, I
Like
remember.
$70 and $80.
I remember buying it and being like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But I was like, I got to.
But them motherfuckers, though, when you had them fresh,
Yeah.
they were so clean.
I had to have a Tommy shirt, a Tommy corduroy pants.
I had a Tommy jacket one time that I had just gotten for Christmas. It was so sick.
Pullover jacket.
Bro, it was all white. It had the red on the sleeves. Look, I'm reminiscing. And somebody stole it from me, y'all. Somebody stole it from me. Couple days after Christmas, left it laying on a bleacher in gym class. I knew I shouldn't. As soon as I set it down, I had my mom in the back of my head talking about, don't lay your jacket down. But you know what? Laid it down anyway.
Gone.
Ran one game of basketball.
Oh, you stupid, bro.
I look over.
You should have just sweated. You should have just sweated.
And that thing was gone, y'all. I'm talking about out immediately. As soon as I looked over, I saw that where I'd left it, it was gone. Bro,
He gone.
I cried. Walking out the building, and I didn't cry because I was sad that it was gone. I cried because
Mama gonna get him.
my mom, she told me not to leave it, and I did, and she was going to be so disappointed.
I did what you said not to do.
So I lied to her. I told her I got robbed.
You basically did.
I told her I got robbed. Dude took my jacket. It was traumatizing. And
Sorry, Mom.
She believed it. And
Of course she did.
I only told her like 5 years ago that
Hey, Mom.
that wasn't true.
You remember when I was lying?
That's basically what I did. You know, I was like, it's been so long. What do you call that? The statute of limitations have ran out on my mom freaking out. At this point, she'll just laugh about it, and that's pretty much what happened. She was like, "You didn't tell the truth." It's like, man, I was scared to death to tell you the truth.
You piece of shit.
All right, y'all. Who remembers Big Wheels back in the day?
Bro, like we had a fucking gang.
Big Wheels are unbelievably fun to ride.
We had a gang of kids rolling around with big wheels. Like it was, we probably terrorized these old people.
For sure, because they were fucking loud, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised that was one of us didn't get killed.
Big
like,
wheel.
how did we not get hit by a car?
No shit.
We was in the streets.
Definitely.
Like, we wasn't riding on the sidewalk.
Bro, you know, drifting and shit got big.
Bro, we invented it.
100% Big Wheels and us in the 80s.
We invented drifting. Tokyo Drift wouldn't exist
It's Big Wheel Drift.
without us.
But, you know, I was surprised to read that Big Wheels were created in 1969.
Yeah. They've been.
It's weird because, you know, when you're in the 80s, you're like, oh, these are.
I thought it was new.
I did too.
Like, this is new
No,
technology.
they popped all through the
this
70s.
is new technology.
They popped all through the 70s.
Bro, had that handbrake.
Oh, that was the one. You hit that. That's when you drift.
Oh, you were
there.
gone. I could hit them corners. Like, I remember my grandparents being, like, amazed at how crazy we were. Like, hitting corners, turning.
Yeah.
Like, we was gone, bro.
Yeah, I could whip them things.
Yeah.
And, bro, mine would get so worn out that the wheels would crack. You know what I'm talking about?
They were gone.
That plastic wheel, that whole thing would crack, and there'd just be a big thing in it.
There used to be treads in it, and then it became just non-existent plastic.
Right.
It looked like asphalt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's so funny that they made it that way.
We burned them fucking tires down.
We do big wheel races, and when he'd be like, on your mark, get set, go, we'd sit there and spin out.
Yeah, we'd be like a cartoon.
We spin out for 15 seconds
Before
before it would take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, it was so fun.
I had a black and red one, and I think that how old are you when you're riding a big wheel? You gotta be young, or were you able to be like 8 and ride them?
I have no idea.
I feel like I was, you know.
I feel like I was all the way from like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Who knows though? By then we probably transitioned into bikes.
And guess what? You don't see a big wheel on the streets today.
My kids don't even know what they are.
When's the last time you saw a big wheel?
Never. I got a neighborhood and never seen one.
That's
kid
a
on
damn shame.
Yeah. Now
Neighborhood full of kids.
Now they're on like electronic shit and scooters and
neighborhood full of kids, no big wheels. What the fuck's up with that?
yeah. I had that Night Rider.
Oh yeah.
It was fire, bro. A Night Rider. I think I had a Dukes of Hazzard and then a Night Rider big wheel.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, bro.
Smurfs.
Transformers.
Thundercats.
Dude, if somebody get the mask,
woo. G.I. Joe, and that's one of those things you can just slap anything on.
Yeah.
Anything cool for kids.
Man, yeah. You could have any single brand could have been a big wheel.
Yeah, they had ones for girls.
Yeah,
themed for
man.
girls. It was a.
You get you a nice hill.
Yeah.
You could float.
Used to love that shit, man.
Remember my hill on Rawlings?
Hell yeah.
We would roll down that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you get going too fast.
Your feet couldn't keep up.
But that's one reason why people liked them, because you didn't get injured that much on them.
No, you're sitting
because
down.
they were so low.
You never flipped.
You did not flip. There was no flipping them.
No, you were drifting.
We used to wreck each other.
Oh, bro.
Like play demolition with them.
100%.
I can still see the little pedals. You know?
Whoever invented big wheels, thank you. All right, y'all. Who remembers riding in a school bus in the 80s and 90s?
That shit was wild.
Man, I don't even know how they ever got someone to drive us.
No way. That's why bus drivers are quitting today.
Like,
they're fed up.
when I hear somebody saying that they don't have enough bus drivers, like, because it's happening around where we're from.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand.
I totally
I wouldn't
get it.
drive your fucking kids either.
they don't make enough.
No, they couldn't.
You could pay them $50 an hour, and it ain't enough.
No. Dude, I remember being so bad in our buses that they would just be like fed up and be like, I'm going back to school.
Oh, for sure. They'd stop the bus and pull over.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we're not moving till y'all sit the fuck down.
And like I remember like back when we were kids, that was enough to be like, fuck.
Oh, it was
like if you told me, because getting home
was everything.
Getting home and playing with your friends was everything.
Right.
So if you told us we're going back to school, you only had to do that like once or twice.
You say one. That's the one card the bus driver had.
Yeah.
Threaten to go back to school, your ass is falling in line.
And you knew when you got back to school, you'd have to like single file get out of the bus, and then you wasn't getting home till 5 o'clock.
Right. And it happened. It happened to me quite a bit because I had some badass kids on my bus in middle school. We go back to school.
We had to ride the same bus.
We probably did. Yeah. We're from the same neighborhood.
Ain't that fucking crazy? We had to.
For sure. For sure.
Where'd you stop at?
Man, you know I don't remember this shit.
Mine was in front of my fucking house.
See, I don't remember.
Lucky as hell.
I don't remember where I stopped at when I would ride the bus from Zeke. But anyway, we would go back, and then the fucking principal would walk on the bus.
Yeah, then you're screwed.
He'd walk on the bus and just staring at everybody. Everybody quiet as
not a fucking word.
Nothing. So bus driver's
everybody
probably
looking down.
Bus driver's probably like, "Where y'all at now, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got nothing to say now, huh?"
That's so funny.
But
the fear they had on us.
Oh my God, it was pure fear. The principal give you a big long lecture, and then finally you get to go home. That bus ride was way different.
Yeah, everybody was like shell shocked.
Yeah, but man, dude, pencil break going on.
Pencil break in the back. Hey, no seat belts. Kids jumping around. The
spitballs.
The fucking bus ride itself was shaky as hell.
Oh, it was violent.
Like you'd hit a.
Oh yeah.
Be like,
fuck your whole shit up.
The back door that you could just open up.
Mm-hmm. No AC.
No.
Never AC on a bus.
Not one AC.
Never.
But you remember that the back door would just have a bar? You could just open it. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't touch that.
Where'd you sit?
Always.
Front, middle, back?
Always like towards the back.
I sat like third from the back.
Yeah.
What's that say about me?
Mm-hmm.
I was a badass kid, wasn't I? But I feel like overall I was pretty good. I sit back there with my Walkman a lot of times.
Girls, man, some of the best times you could talk to cute girls.
Yep.
Like it was just so cool.
Yeah.
To hang with your buddies.
Yeah.
You might not be in class with.
Vandalism. You wrote vandalism.
Oh, bro, people was messing up. Every seat was ripped, torn.
Oh, yeah.
Shit written on the walls.
Dude, think about this right now. I can smell the vinyl.
Yeah, bro.
On a school bus.
I can smell
that green vinyl. You know what I'm talking about?
Mine was brown. Oh, it was green too. Yeah.
It was green. Yep. I remember green vinyl. I can just smell it. I can feel it the way it feels. There's nothing else that feels like that. Dude, fighting.
Oh, when there was a fight on a bus. You remember the little square kids that would be safety patrol?
Mm-hmm.
That was the biggest weak dudes ever. When you say, I'm going to be safety patrol, be like, you would.
You ain't doing that.
You going to tell on us? It was like they recruited our own people to police us.
Yeah.
And you always looked at it like they turned them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're with them now?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're with the fucking teachers?
Yeah.
That's what the safety patrol looked like.
Snitching.
Yeah. Hold on, man. I'm going to listen to fucking Greg?
Yeah.
Like, what are you? Just because you wear an orange little vest?
Yeah. Take the vest off.
Like, sit down, Greg.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about Ready to Rumble Boxing.
The best boxing game ever.
Developed by Midway Studios San Diego, released in September of 1999 for the Sega Dreamcast. And when you think of the Dreamcast, you definitely think of this game.
It was one of the first.
One of the first. You think of Crazy Taxi. You think of Ready to Rumble.
Man.
You know.
I was playing this. As soon as Dreamcast came out, I was playing this.
This was badass. This game is fun as hell.
Man, I watched a bunch of videos to like catch up, and it took me back to that time of playing this and thinking like how fun it was to have this boxer that I could just build up and keep fighting and put points in everything. Like, it was so fun, man.
I like how you could knock them out the ring and shit, and they
Bro,
all had like special moves.
The
and
animations, the combos it felt so fun.
The sound on the game.
Oh my god, they killed the sound.
The sound is next level.
And you get Michael Buffer, like and the intros to the fighters.
Intros are so fire.
Like and the fighters are cool.
I know.
Afro Thunder, bro, was so badass.
And then you got Butcher Brown.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like every character on there were so unique.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
you could wager on the fights, man. It's so fun. It was like a groundbreaking boxing game.
It really, yeah.
Like the way the whole layout was. It wasn't just a real easy, like it wasn't like a punch out. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty complex. You had a bunch of boxers. You had to go up and down through the rankings, and like finally, once you got to the real stuff, you started fighting new fighters you've never seen. Like you were like, oh shit. Oh, and then like how you could when you start doing like certain combos and landing, it would like do the rumble.
Oh yeah.
So then you get the special unlock.
Yeah,
bro, that shit was awesome.
That's when you would do your special
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. You save it. You're like, all right, hold on now.
Yep. And then the cornermen.
Oh my god, the stuff they would say was so comedy, man.
And that's one of the things that I noticed is, you're boxing, but you can hear your corner yelling at you.
They would sit there and just shit on you. It was so funny listening to it.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble, man. It was my favorite, I think, boxing game since Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
That's safe. Yeah. And I think it's probably regarded as one of the all-star titles associated with the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Did y'all know Wiz Khalifa sampled the iconic Super Nintendo RPG game Chrono Trigger to make his song Never Been, which was released in 2010 on the rapper's mixtape Kush and Orange Juice? Let's play it, y'all.
He's a gamer, bro.
Definitely.
Pulling up them paper planes.
Right there.
501 young. Fools talking it, but they don't want none. What up, Will?
What up, Will?
What up, yo?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm high, so I said it like that.
I understand.
Empty bottles of Clico and ashes on the floor. Towel under the dope. We wasn't supposed to even smoke.
All right, so y'all get it. Shit bops, that's Wiz in his prime right there. That's right before he really jumped off. He was still dropping mixtapes. He was just about starting hitting us with classic albums. But yeah, so Wiz and the producer or whoever must have been sitting around playing him some Chrono Trigger and got pretty deep into it, because I tried to watch a playthrough on it. 18 or so hours. These RPGs back in the day were wild, bro.
Yeah, Chrono Triggers are wild.
But so yeah, let's listen to Chrono Trigger. Shala's Theme is the name of the track that Wiz Khalifa sampled to make that song. Shala's Theme.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
That's so dope.
It is.
Like,
this should happen more often.
It really should. I'm encouraging this shit. Y'all, please keep sampling gaming music, y'all.
Keep ripping it.
And all the music on this shit, on Chrono Trigger, amazing.
Yeah.
But watch. That part right there.
That's dope.
And this right here is where Wiz comes in. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That's badass, man.
How cool is that?
You think about it now, like looking back, all the RPGs have so many cool like
bro,
songs that you could just put straight into any kind of music.
Hearing that makes me want to go back and just listen to all the music and just take it in and just, because bro, Chrono Trigger is long, dude.
We need to get that game.
I was looking at it and skipping through it. Every time I was skipping through it, bangers.
Yeah.
The music was incredible. I'm like, damn.
It's like how we did
when
we listened to Golden Axe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like banger.
All of it was bangers. But yeah, Wiz Khalifa Hey, shout out to you, Wiz. That was real dope. I don't know if that was your idea, the producer's idea, but whoever, y'all killed that shit.
Yep.
All right, y'all. How would you like to be immortalized in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past?
Everybody.
That's exactly what happened to Chris Houlihan in 1990. In volume 16 of the Nintendo Power magazine, they had a special bonus contest called the Warmech Challenge, which is a notable enemy in the legendary NES game Final Fantasy. The contest read as followed. Your name in a game? Have you ever imagined yourself in an NES game? Well, this is your chance. If you meet Warmech, snap a photo of him and send it to the address below by October 15th, 1990.
How cool is that?
One winner will be randomly selected, and his or her name will be programmed into a future Nintendo game.
As soon as you read that, you were like, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get Final Fantasy just to do it.
I'm finding out where he's at. And that's what was cool about Nintendo Power, too.
Yeah.
They used to do this shit.
Dude, do we have episode 16?
We probably do.
We need to look at that.
We probably do. We'll look over this when we're done.
Like, what a great challenge. What a great contest for them to do.
I know. And as it turned out, the game that they were talking about that you could get programmed into turned out to not be an NES game like it had mentioned.
Super Nintendo's greatest game.
Greatest game on the Super Nintendo.
Probably ever.
Of all time.
Yeah. I mean, you get to be in A Link to the Past, bro.
Yeah.
Zelda.
Amazing. And that winner was Chris Houlihan. And the room, when you find the room, it's basically an error room is what they call it. I guess sometimes the game would get confused on where you were trying to go, and you would pop up in this room. And
so there's like multiple ways to get into it.
You get into it multiple ways, and there's one regular way on how to get in there. It's like you discover it. It makes the sound. You know that sound that Zelda makes when you find a hidden room? Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Best sound ever.
I'll play it right now. When you go down there, you know how they have those talk boxes on the walls. You go up to the talk box. It says, "My name is Chris Houlihan. This is my top secret room. Keep it between us, okay?"
That's some Zelda shit to say.
Yeah, and it just kind of left you like, what the hell is this?
I didn't know even what the hell I found.
Right. It's like, what does this mean?
No clue who Chris or even cared. All I cared was that there's a bunch of rupees in there.
Because how many times did you read shit on games like that back in the day, especially RPGs?
Yeah.
And just never
Most
thought.
of the time, you'd hit it and go, yeah.
You wouldn't even read. That's what my kids do. They just go through. I'm like, y'all need to read the shit.
No, they wouldn't finish half
like
the
when
game.
you get to the next town, he's gonna ask you about something that old boy you were just talking to about. You gotta read the art. You gotta read what they're saying.
They couldn't do RPGs today.
Like my kids have no patience to read that
No.
shit. There's like, I just want to walk around and kill people.
Yeah. See them try to play new Zelda games. They're like, nah, bro, you're not finishing this.
But yeah,
Like
so
this dude is immortalized forever in a video game.
forever, hundreds of years from now, people will still be playing this game.
Yeah, we need to look up old Chris Houlihan. Did you hear about Robin Williams is in Breath of the Wild?
No.
Yeah, somebody said that Robin Williams was such a big fan of Zelda, and he named his daughter Zelda.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
And then he did commercials for like 2 other Zelda games, and then like the people who made Breath of the Wild, like there's a character named like Daito or something that they put, and everyone says that it's him. How cool! Like that now he lives in the game.
Oh, I believe it.
Like how cool is that?
I believe it.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true or not. So anybody out there can confirm nor deny this as a
I hope it's true.
yeah, me too.
How badass is that?
Yeah, some little Robin Williams characters running around Breath of the Wild.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if there's been a celebrity death
It hurt.
hit me harder than hearing about Robin Williams passing away and how it all went down and why it happened.
Yeah.
That shit.
Like
damn.
he just didn't want to go through any of that.
Man, doesn't he feel like a part of your family?
Yeah, I loved that dude
I did too.
from early on in my life.
And I truly believe that he loved everybody.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
I see some weird shit about him where I seen a picture of him and like it was fucking 50 comedians or actors, and everyone was on stage together, and he was the only one not smiling.
Weird.
It was weird, bro.
Damn.
Like he made everybody smile but was never happy.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I mean? How weird is that?
Yeah, I get it. You know, looking back now, I mean, you can kind of see it, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
It's weird.
He had demons, but he was put on earth to make you smile.
He
Like,
really
that's
did.
what made him happy.
He's definitely one of my favorite people.
Me too, man.
How awesome is it that the late Bradley Nowell's son is now the lead singer of Sublime.
Man, this makes me fucking happy.
For once, the universe is doing the right thing.
Like, they just got a fucking new shelf life.
Dude, I don't know what it does to my brain when I hear and when I see it. I accept it.
I mean, yeah, it's like when I saw, like, no disrespect to Rome and Sublime with Rome. Like, we played with them. We know, but it just didn't sit
right
in my soul. It felt like a band trying to keep going.
Yeah.
But when you hear this,
yeah,
when you hear Jacob and he sounds just like his dad,
and he looks a lot like him too.
He
obviously
acts like him, bro. Like, I was like, it's to me, it's like it's what his dad would have wanted.
I don't know. My brain accepts this as Sublime.
Me too.
And I know no one asked me, but
no,
it just feels so right.
Me too.
I want to see it now.
And I love when I'll read stupid ass comments when I hear watch a video.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's trying to be like, I'm like, that's his fucking son.
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
There's never been a more perfect scenario.
No one else could do it.
No. Anyone else that tries to do it will come across a little corny. And unfortunately, I think that's kind of what happened with Rome.
Yeah.
Because it was such an original style.
And that was his favorite band.
Yeah. It was such an original sound and style. It's like, come on, I don't think anybody can do this without sounding a tad bit silly.
Yeah.
Except for his son.
Man, he's killing it.
It's like he has the pass. Yeah, sound just like him. Do it. And what's cool is at first, I think he was trying just a tad bit too hard. I saw some videos
later
that didn't sound, they sounded good.
He settled in.
Definitely settled in.
He settled in.
Yeah, he sounds fantastic.
Now he's even putting his own little spin on
He's bringing his own originality to it. So, man, hopefully they record a record. I know
make some new songs.
Exactly. Yep. Channel your father. And here's the thing that I know personally about Sublime. They have a ton of unreleased shit.
Oh, yeah.
And a ton of written songs, like demo versions of songs. Man, dig through all that shit and give us another album.
But you know what? With Bradley, bro, he was wild as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
He was a wild dude.
Yeah, he was. And it's unfortunate.
It came through.
But you want to talk about immortalized.
Yeah.
My guy is a legend.
Like, I still listen. Sublime's on my playlist.
For sure. It's always on my top. When Spotify puts that thing out at the end of the year, it's always like in my top 5. I love Sublime.
Yeah, me too. To me, it's timeless.
But listen what he said. Oh, and what's ironic is Jacob is 28 right now. And that's exactly how old his dad was
when he
passed away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? This past April, they played Coachella. All right. And Jacob was quoted in Rolling Stone magazine saying, "It seemed like it was time for me to step into that role. I look at it like a custodial role. I'm not Sublime. My uncles Bud and Eric are Sublime."
I love that they're his uncles.
I know. My dad never got to step on that stage, man. My dad never got to sing those songs in front of an audience that big at Coachella of people who adore him and his sound and his message. If you were a father, what would you want? And I know what I would want to have happen in that situation. So I have to do what I have to do. I mean, facts. Facts.
I love it.
He knows. He's like, I got to do it.
Yeah. And like you said, dude, his dad didn't get that feeling and it was coming. Like, he recorded that album.
Luckily, Sublime, had a small amount of success with their album right before the one that exploded, big enough to where they could get on like some smaller festivals, they were playing shows.
They had a cult following.
Yeah, they had something going on.
Yeah,
but the world didn't know who Sublime was.
Man, they blew up.
The underground scene knew who Sublime was, but the world didn't know who Sublime was. And man, I'm telling you,
I love that they're still around. They're
still around, still trucking. And here's the thing, even they can keep it going for a long time, even when the Bud and Eric get a little tired of it.
Yep.
It's like now it can keep going.
Now Sublime is has legs.
Now Sublime is like the new Leonard Skinner.
Yep. Journey.
Journey. Yeah. So obviously the plane crash with Leonard Skinner.
Yep.
Like his uncle or some shit, or his cousin or brother. I can't remember who it was. Somebody,
cousin brother.
Yeah, his cousin brother. He stepped in, and this is even cooler than that, if you ask me.
Man, it's so cool.
Because it's his son.
Yep. You make a new album, I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
Get with it, Jacob.
Yeah, I know Eric. There's no way he remembers though.
He remembers the Philbillies for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
He just don't remember us.
Like, when me and Demi were out there.
I was around them. Like
when me and Demi were out there at Lewis's recording, mixing our album, that motherfucker Eric just popped up one day. Eric from Sublime just popped up one day and brought a fucking his own blender and his own daiquiri mixes and all these different mixes and his own like vodka and whatever the hell else he was putting in this blender. Literally sat there while we were doing edits on our music, and Demi was going in the recording booth, changing shit. I'm out there making beats and stuff. The whole time, we did it for 2 weeks. He was out there numerous times with that blender, just making his own fucking in-between takes, pouring fucking daiquiris and just smashing daiquiris. Barely said anything. Just hung out like a motherfucker. It was like, yup, nodded in agreement. It was like, hell yeah. I like it, brother. That type of shit. And one night, Demi, Lewis, and Eric from Sublime went into the main little area where you can do a whole live band recording and fucking jammed for hours. Straight hours of just...
And you were out there just like... What
I was laying on the couch. But they fucking... I woke up and there was still just fucking straight just... They were going wild, bro. I mean, obviously, they were feeling no pain.
They was a little hopped up.
But there you go. All right, y'all. I want to talk about DMX performing at Woodstock 99. Shit was wild.
Yeah, it was.
This is an iconic performance. He did the stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop.
Man, he could just growl.
I know.
And the whole fucking crowd would go crazy.
It's actually a record. It's the biggest live rap performance of all time.
I can see it in my mind right now, how crazy that how they did the overview and show him and like...
Yeah, and what's so cool about him, man, is it's just him and a DJ, and he commands the whole shit. It looks like there's 500,000 people out there.
Bro, he you know how they say lightning in a bottle? Mm-hmm. He had that shit.
I tried to find like accurate numbers on how many people were actually there. It says a little over 200,000 is the one I keep getting, but there's reports that there's up to 400,000 people there.
It's so many fucking people.
It's unbelievable.
Like, it's so many people that it gives me claustrophobia.
Oh, I'm scared to death of
like,
that
I
shit.
get claustrophobic looking at the fucking crowd.
Right. I understand. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be anywhere in there.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't want to be in the back.
That's because you old now.
Yeah,
old.
I didn't want to be there then.
I want to be at the back where I'm not shoulder to shoulder.
I want to be on the stage in the back.
Yeah, for sure.
I got spoiled.
Yeah, for sure. But man, it's an incredible performance.
It is.
He's got the red overalls on, and he's peak DMX. You know what I'm saying?
He's fucking angry.
Yeah, he's all ripped up and shit. He's like,
he was.
The crowd is just singing the song loud as hell. It's so fucking.
You know what?
Cool.
He was a force of nature.
For sure, man. And he's the perfect example of a true artist. Mm-hmm. Because he's fucked up in every other way imaginable. He's got his demons.
Yep.
He's got his addictions. He's always struggling to just,
But he was on point.
He was born to do that shit.
Yep, that was his moment.
Yeah.
Those years.
Selfishly, I like my artist and a little fucked up.
Everyone does.
It creates amazing art. Unfortunately for them, a lot of times
they don't make it.
They don't come out the other end. But hey, R.I.P. to DMX, a true legend.
Legend, bro. Left us something amazing.
All right, y'all. Time for another mailbag. This time it comes from a company called Kaiju Cut and Sew from Chris Gomez. We appreciate it, man. We're going to dive right into this thing. I'm going to read his note first. It says, oh, come on now.
What?
Try to read. I can't.
Oh, that's hilarious.
See, this is bullshit. I'm about to get LASIX. Anyway, Tuck and Will, thank you for having the dopest podcast around. You guys have been keeping me company in my studio while I'm making merch.
Man.
I can honestly say I've watched / listened to every episode numerous times. Please enjoy this Kaiju care package.
Man, thank you.
If you all are ever in Austin, hit me up so we can hang. Keep it retro. Super Retro Podcast for Vita. Regards, Chris. I love this shit. I'm keeping all these.
Yeah, you should.
People have been sending us these. This is so fucking cool, man. Like, somebody took the time to write this shit to us. I need to be a better person. Basically.
Hey, we have been to Austin once.
Yeah, I've been a couple times. Yeah, down there to South by Southwest.
We were in the South by Southwest festival.
So let's dig right into what he sent. Obviously, some T-shirts. Here, open some up.
Let's
Open
go,
that
bro.
up. Oh, boy. Vinny's going to love some of these.
Is that Godzilla,
That's
bro?
Godzilla, baby.
Oh, my God.
Woo! Check it out. That is sick. Come on now.
Oh, man. Look at that.
That's where it's at, dog. That's where it's at. Come on. But the gods...
Kaiju Cut and Sew, bro.
The Godzilla.
Hey, man, this is nice quality, too.
What size is that? Large?
Medium.
Okay.
Schmedium.
Oh, shit.
Is that a large?
Yeah, it's a large. Damn, I like that black joint.
That's yours right there.
The schmedium.
The baby blue.
All right, here, open that one.
I need to get back to a schmedium.
I don't know. I weighed myself today. I was
But
like,
you know,
yo.
me and the wife was pregnant.
Yeah, that's
what I
right.
tell people.
All right, so this
That's
one's
fire. Right
another
there, bro.
Kaiju right here. This looks like something you would wear, Will.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
my
cool,
shit
man.
Right there.
All right,
It
so
is.
there's two of those. Yep.
Oh yeah, bro. This is yours. You get the black joint.
Is that medium?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Man, look at the back. Did you see the back?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that, man.
That's the shit. Okay. All right, we got more. Look here. Okay.
Man, I love it.
Look, boom.
Oh, we love socks, man.
Let me tell you something about socks.
Huck's a sock connoisseur.
Bro, I love me some socks, and you will see me wearing these on the podcast. Nothing accentuates the fit like a good pair of socks. That's all I'm saying.
Austin Beer Works.
Look, you can come out with a whack fit on, but if you got some dope socks on, it ties it all together.
Man, thank you, man.
So yeah, appreciate. Yeah, I haven't
Sock
even looked
guy.
at them yet. What are they?
Sock guy.
Yeah, Austin.
Beer Works. Is that what it says?
Yeah, Austin Beer Works.
That's it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been to a brewery in Austin. What the hell was the name?
Man, I checked this guy's page out. He makes some really cool stuff.
He makes some dope shit, and you can't go wrong. Come on, y'all. You cannot go wrong with a good koozie.
Oh, man.
Definitely got some koozies. Got the dragon joint on the koozie.
That's sick.
That one looks cool as hell right there.
Yeah, that's fire.
Oh, bro. Come on,
Stickers
man.
on stickers on stickers.
We have so many good stickers. And look, what we're going to do, we're going to put some of these stickers in our care packages that we send out to subscribers. Because we have a ton of stickers.
Loyal list of subscribers that need cool shit from.
Yeah, so hell yeah, man. Thank you for this. Look at that. That's a patch, bro.
Yeah, I like patches.
That's a patch.
I love that.
Look, crazy stickers. Look at this shit. Look, there's Godzilla and a corgi. Is that a
Bro.
corgi?
Yeah, that patch is fire.
That's badass. Look at this. Look at all these stickers, dude. All kinds of Godzilla shit going on. Look at that.
Man. My
Look.
son is obsessed with Godzilla.
Look at this shit. Come on, man.
If I ever want to piss my son off, I'm like, you know, King Kong is the king of the monsters.
He gets
pissed
offended.
Off. Yeah, he gets pissed off.
He gets offended. We don't have to fight over these, Will. All we gotta do is fight over the
my
color.
God.
Ooh. All right. What color do you want? Oh, first of all, here, hold one up. Hold one up. Look. Hey, look at these leather keychains. Those are sick. And
Dude,
it's
that's
got,
what I was gonna say. When I was looking, he makes some fire leather stuff.
Ooh, yeah, that's for sure. On his page, go follow him on Instagram,
Them wallets are fire.
bro. Some serious skills. They do like fanny packs, bags.
Little bags are sick. I'm gonna have to buy one of them.
Definitely. I saw like a custom Mario bag he made, and the shit was fire.
Man, this is good.
Which one you like better?
I'll take this one, man.
That's the
Cheers,
one I
man.
want. That's the one I want. So
You want this one?
What can we do?
Yeah, no, I don't care. Don't matter to me. They're
You like?
both.
You sure?
I love leather.
Okay, because I like that blue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make this my I'm gonna put
Me
this on my
too.
keychain.
Me
Appreciate
too,
that.
bro.
We got some air fresheners. I'm 100% putting that in my car.
All them damn patches, dude. I might have to get me a jacket.
Hey, Chris,
Thank you, man.
bro, we appreciate it. Y'all check out Kaiju Cut and Sew. This is a dope care
You
package.
can find him on Instagram.
Instagram, we'll tag him in some stuff. So he'll be tagged in the video. Y'all
Keep
check
making dope stuff, bro.
Time to talk about the top 10 NES covers of all time.
Man, we've been wanting to do this for a while.
You know, and it's important to note that back then, the graphics could not convey the message. They had this idea for this game.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it started from illustrations like these.
A lot of the times back then, the cover art could decide whether you bought this game, rented this game, or what, you know? Like, I remember many a times I would buy a game just because of the cover art.
You trusted that art.
Yeah.
Your imagination took over, and that's what they had to do. They're like, yo, if we can make this game what we wanted it to be, it would look like this.
Yeah.
This is Super Retro's
Yeah.
top 10 NES covers of all time. Number 10, y'all. Ghosts and Goblins.
Classic OG cover.
At the beginning, they had a look. The developers would use like the same background and then put in the middle there, they would put their thing because Mega Man looked very similar to this.
We had to cut a lot that we loved, so sorry. But this has such a cool old school characters, all the guys that are in the game in the background.
Final Fantasy coming in at number 9.
I mean, this is a classic like bare bones cover art.
This is one of those ones, Will, like you were just saying. You definitely bought this game when it first came out because nobody knew anything about Final Fantasy at the time when this dropped. You saw that sword and you saw that axe and you saw that crystal ball.
You're like, where is that? Where are we going?
Like, we're going to battle.
Yeah, we're fighting.
It's going down.
You didn't know what was going to happen.
That cover sold you on that game.
Number 8, Crystallis.
That's some wild shit right there.
Yeah, like, it's a little scary. I love how they do the logo with the sword.
I'm telling you, the swords back in the day sold the games. Flew off the shelf and put a sword.
The fact that they used the sword as the T is fire.
Coming in at number 7, Monster Party. You gotta love this one.
The reason this is number 7 for me and him is because we love Monster Squad.
And this one came out later on the NES, so a lot of people don't remember this game, but for sure, you see that at the rental store and you picking that thing up. That's a beautiful piece right there. And at the time, the graphics had progressed a little bit, so you were excited to see what this one brought.
For sure. Number 6, Wizards and Warriors. That is the game.
Another one, a sword on the cover.
Yeah, and a dude who looks like he could chop somebody in half.
So when you bought this game based off the cover and then you played it, you were like, all right.
I'm with it.
That's what I was expecting right there. Number 5, Ninja Gaiden 2. This cover, check him out, y'all.
Man, it very easily could have been Ninja Gaiden 1.
This whole series right here has beautiful art.
Yeah, every cover in Ninja Gaiden we could have used.
Every one of these covers just hit you with nostalgia. Whether you played them or not, immediately you remember how old you were and around what time period it was.
Number 4, Double Dragon 2. This might be one of my favorites, even though it's 4. Like, look at that.
It's beautiful.
Like, how cool is that, dude? And
The
this
whole
is
thing.
another one. It was hard for us to keep off Double Dragon 1.
I mean, if you want to get technical about it, you could put 1, 2, and 3 on this bitch.
Yeah, that because 3 is fire too. But this was our favorite.
Number 3, the iconic Contra cover, y'all.
Which is like a mashup of Aliens and Predator.
Definitely. You got the creepy ass alien in the back. You got this Arnold Schwarzenegger looking dude on the left. This is another cover that captures exactly what you're about to get into.
Yeah. That's why it's up here. Number 2, Castlevania.
It's hard not to put this one at number 1 because
look at that whip. Look at that castle.
Dracula
up there, man.
My favorite part, the way Castlevania is written in that red.
And that green smoke.
It's hard not to put this one number 1.
It might be one of my favorite of all time.
Coming in at number 1, y'all. How can you not make this number 1? This shit is sick. Uninvited.
Look at that. That's creepy.
And you know what? This is one of those games where the cover art
is cooler than the game.
Back in the day, people liked that stuff. I could see being a little upset with this cover and then putting the game in and not getting anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd much rather just be chaos.
Like the game is titled Uninvited. Yeah, like this is some Halloween weird creepy shit.
It's like a horror film poster.
It
or
is,
something.
100%.
There's the top 10 NES cover arts.
We have some of these cover arts that we were hard pressed to not talk about because they feel so near and dear to our hearts.
Yes.
Which is like this one, Super Mario 3.
Yep.
It's almost the perfect cover art for the game you're about to play. Because you already knew Mario.
Right.
He's already famous.
Yep.
This is number 3.
Yep.
And then you're like, look, you're about to fly.
You see a raccoon and you're like, yo.
I'm flying.
There was a special moment in time.
Yeah.
The first time you played Super Mario 3.
And you flew.
And you got to fly.
Yep.
The first time you popped it in. The first time you saw that first level.
The first time you started going dee and flying off
when you figured it out.
It was over. That right there shows you what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Like that, to me, out of all of these, I would have hanging in my house.
Right. Because of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The game is amazing. Cover matches, it's great. Ninja Gaiden 1, this is the one that I wanted to have as an honorable mention. It was hard for me to leave this one off, but 2 got the nod because it had the badass dragon in the background. Yeah. So yeah, Ninja Gaiden gets an honorable mention. And
gotta have Zelda.
And
it's such a plain cover art,
right,
but it speaks to the mystery and the quest you're about to go on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
really
you gotta
does.
almost decipher the fucking cover art.
Yep. Key, heart, shield.
What am I about to do? Yeah, and you see what it shows. The other one is the hole.
Yeah.
That shows you where that little ridge on the
gold cartridge in there.
Yeah.
The little window shows you the gold cartridge, and you're just like, yo.
The cartridge is
what
gold.
Is this?
Like, dude, come on.
That's fantastic.
And it just and all it does is show you the Legend of Zelda.
That's it. You don't know what it is.
No.
I mean, it's so dope that I don't even think they knew what they had.
No, that's gold.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, talking about it now, it could easily be
Number
in the
one.
top 10. But, as far as curb appeal, I guess you could say. Not a ton of curb appeal on it.
It's very
we
very
just
plain.
Understand what it stands for because of the game. So we have to take that mentality out.
The game was so fire, they were like, who cares? We're not selling shit.
Yeah. Just, hey, you're going to see this cover. You're just going to have to wonder.
Yeah, good luck.
You're curious now.
Good luck.
You're curious now,
They didn't give a damn about our time.
But, yeah, it's so dope how you can see the cartridge through there. All right, and this is another one that was real hard for us to take out of the top 10, but like we said, we were only allowed one of each series in there, and this is the first Double Dragon.
Which is classic, because this is one of me and Tuck's first games we had to have in complete inbox.
Easily one of the most nostalgic games for me, if not on the NES, just because of the time period when it came out. I mean, I wore this thing out with some buddies. To me, that cover is beautiful. Anytime I see it, I mean, we have like a couple of them down here. We have the complete box over there.
Yeah.
I have another one in one of the old plastic Nintendo see-through cartridges that has the Nintendo logo. I don't know. I love this shit.
Double Dragon means a lot to me and Tuck.
I love this shit. But I guess we didn't put it in the top 10 because the Double Dragon 2 is a little more dramatic with him holding the woman and all that. But there you go, y'all. There's the top 10 NES cover arts, and there's the honorable mentions. Did you know that on the NES game Contra, Billy and Lance on the NES cover art are believed to be inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone? Both character poses and attire were based on only Arnold Schwarzenegger's appearance in the movie Predator.
It looks just like it.
I mean, look, it's the same exact thing. I mean, jackets.
Honestly, it looks like two dudes in the movie Predator. There's another guy. That's who both of those look like.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, look, you got Arnold. I mean, it's them without a doubt. The jackets are the same.
Yeah,
I mean, their vests are the same. Yeah,
but they're fighting aliens.
And they're fighting aliens. Yeah. And that's what they're doing in Predator.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same.
But it's more of an alien, the movie Alien.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, that's a pretty cool little side
note. That is,
note.
man.
All right, y'all. That's the show. We appreciate y'all being with us. That was a damn good show.
Yeah,
Will.
it was, man. That was action packed.
I cannot wait.
All those are pretty fire.
I cannot wait to start editing and doing my thing with it.
And thank you guys for just keep watching it and pumping us up on the social medias.
Yep.
Like 50,000 like on TikTok, and the Instagram's blowing up, the YouTube's coming up.
Yep.
Like the Spotify listens, the Apple. I mean, it's just
we're growing.
So cool, man.
It's fun to grow.
It is.
And it definitely motivates us to keep going. Your emails and your messages definitely motivate us.
And like, you don't understand how much we like hanging with you as much as you like hanging with us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because let me explain something to y'all. It's 1:13 in the morning
right now. We do this because we love it.
Absolutely love this stuff, y'all. So yeah, messages, keep us going. superretropod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Obviously, you can leave them anywhere else on our socials. We just truly appreciate it. And hit that superretropod.com. Get you a Castlevania-inspired t-shirt. We got some stickers in. Hit us with ideas. That's the show, y'all.
Boom. Keep it retro.